Hey everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You may notice I'm back in Black Mountain. That is because apparently I missed a companion over here somewhere. So I'm gonna go back and look a little bit at least. But yeah, apparently there's a friend around here that I just didn't rescue. So we're gonna see if we can find him. Oh, that added treasure hunt. This was not the friend, but maybe it's useful. We got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, unlike last time. I don't want any incidents. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything. On Super Stimpack. Tabitha. I think I picked up most of what she hid already, so that's fine. Yeah, that's alright. Don't really care about the gnomes. Are they in here? Yeah, so apparently I might have missed someone in here. Auto-inject Stimpack, huh? Interesting. Doctor's bags. I don't have enough medicine for that, huh? Cool. Good to know that that's a thing. I can build weapon repair kits? That is probably something I should actually be picking up duct tape and electronics for. Oh. Good to know. Move, please. I don't have enough pointless things to do here. Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs. So here's my first log. I fixed up several terminals. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed. Took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance in the broadcasting tower. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled the switch there and taken this Chris station off the air. No doubt she would have killed me, but it might have been worth it. The mutant with the scar across his face, who I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today and asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise and seriously thought he was going to kill me. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me, and now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, I fixed a toaster. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not the problem, but he got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. At least I don't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password using one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password is 123456789. Like anyone who cares will ever read this. Okay, good to know. Alright. Hello. Duct tape.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
Who are you?
Name's Raul. Raul Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here.
Why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's. Whoever he was. How about if you let me go, huh, boss? Sorry. I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the radio. But maybe you're just sightseeing.
Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then.
Do you want to tag along with me?
Sorry, boss.
Okay. Veronica, you want to step home for just a little bit?
What's up?
Time to part ways.
Why does every... Okay.
I'll come get you later.
Oh,
You want to come with?
anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Hello, Raul. So he's a companion. And there's no reloading station in here, but that's okay, I guess. Tell me about yourself.
I'm sure pissing off a ruthless warlord with a tribe of fanatically devoted warriors was a good move. How could it not be? It was your idea.
Uh-huh.
Sure, I'll just pull a toolbox out.
Very funny.
Talk to me at my shack.
Okay.
What can I do for you, boss?
Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something? My name is Raul Alfonso Tejada.
Uh-huh.
Boss, usually when somebody gives you a name and nothing else, it's because that's all they want to give you.
Okay.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
Okay. Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack Brahmin, but my knees aren't.
Uh-huh.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to any. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old... I can also do maintenance work on your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Alright, sorry to tell you.
Anything to hold your attention. Questions, boss? You mean you don't know?
No.
Just how old do you think I am, boss? Because I can pretty much guarantee I'm older than that.
Yeah, you're a ghoul. You're like a mortal, aren't you?
From before the Great War. Everybody knew Robert House. He was a genius, a superstar. Founded Valkoor at 22. Dated Hollywood starlets, the works. They say he saved Las Vegas.
Okay.
I was in Mexico City when the bombs dropped. Even from there, we could see House's defensive rockets shooting down the incoming missiles. Everybody assumed he died in the war. Maybe he did. But his robots are still out there roaming the waste. And now, a Mr. House rules New Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not. Maybe the new guy is just a clever raider chief with knowledge of history. Maybe he just left instructions for his robots to carry out in his name. Or maybe Robert House uploaded his brain pattern into a computer and rules to this day a godless, soulless machine god.
Might be that.
Maybe the whole thing's a crazy coincidence. Who knows? I remember there were some weird stories about him, especially near the end.
Uh-huh.
There was a tell-all in El Periódico de las Arboridas by a starlet House dated. She said they never, don't make me spell it out, boss. Anyway, she said all he wanted to do was scan her brain and make her dress up in different outfits.
Weird.
It was quite the scandal, at least in the Latin American tabloid journalism market. You're a veritable geyser of curiosity, boss.
I suppose so.
Benny, huh? Sorry, boss. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, my brain isn't as sharp as it used to be. They're all right, I suppose. Had a bit of tough going there at the beginning. Anyway, they got their good point.
What about Caesar?
I don't really have a problem with them. People around here tend to see them as invading marauders. But I've been to Arizona, boss. Before the Legion, it was a nasty place. So thick with raiders, Caesar's laws aren't nice, and their actions aren't always pretty. But then neither am I. But you keep me around.
Alright.
It's big, it's bright, and it's one of... Used to be just a curiosity. Then Mr. House took over. Got the power turned back on.
Okay.
Oh, this should be good. I mean, what's on your mind, boss?
Use ranged weapons.
You mean...
Oh, okay. You can come along for a little bit. You wanna... I'm over encumbered. What? With what? Come on. Come on! I don't believe that. Wait. Misc. I'm carrying 12 things of lead right now, but that's to make ammo. I have a lot of misc. Throw in the golden gecko egg. Why can I not throw the golden gecko egg, please? Oh, it's dark now. That's inconvenient. Yep. Please allow me to eat this. Thank you. I guess that's mostly it. Well, I can move again. Wanna come with me on, like, a mission before I go get Veronica back? We got places to go, like Vault 11. We'll bring Raoul for a mission, we'll see how he does. Maybe he'll have fun. That looks unpleasant out there. Which way am I going? Northwest. Alright. And there's fire ants. Got him! Yeah, it doesn't look like the prettiest place, but let's go, Raoul. Do you have a gun? Do you have, like, a gun? I guess you got, like, a revolver. That'll work. What is that? Hello? Are you a traitor? You got a robo
Hello,
brain?
sir.
Hello.
Hey there, need anything?
Yeah. What do you got? Oh, garbage, huh? Utter to garbage. Okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. Kind of a bummer. Do you want this, these empty syringes, or maybe the lottery tickets that don't win anything, or would you like this sheet music book, or some scripture, perhaps? All right, here you go. Oh, you're broke? Oh shit.
Give me a shout if you need.
I should kill you and take that back, honestly, but you can live, I guess. Whatever. That looks like New Vegas over there. We were looking for Vault 11 at the moment, which is this way. Really? Oh, we found it. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Scorpions.
I'm sure our victory was pure.
Why are you so sarcastic?
Time for more fighting. I know.
I mean, it's kind of funny, but
We got company, boss.
I see that.
Yeah. Time for more fighting.
Okay, so that closes it. Like a lot. Well, I guess Raoul's shack is, I think we ran into that near the Boomer settlement. Did I just steal myself out of here? Surely not. I just take forever.
Still looking, boss.
Did you just phase through the door? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, you do you, Raoul. You must have all kinds of superpowers as a ghoul. So we are looking for that, apparently. Burn books. You got it, Eddie? Alright. Yeah, I'll bring Raoul with me for, like, most of this episode, I think. We'll just let him hang out. He and Eddie seem to have these mantises taken care of.
We're doing this.
Should be fine. Fellow Valkoor, congratulations, your dedication to the process. Uh-huh. The do good. Uh-huh. Wait, are all of the other... Is everyone else going to endorse Nate Stone instead of themselves? You shouldn't vote for me. I shouldn't even be a candidate, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on. Wait, so no one wants to be the overseer? Uh-huh. Oh, everyone died. Uh-huh. 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 So... being overseer in this vault seems to have been a bad thing. I keep forgetting to turn off companion kill cams. Really gotta do that at some point. Yeah, it seems like all of the people who were gonna be overseers got murdered, perhaps? Downloading complete. Okay. Note added, Vault 11. System, okay. Data.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Oh, well. Everyone died, I guess. 4 curses at the front entrance of strange recording points to Senator's event. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. Were there corpses? Like... did I miss... I guess they are right there, huh? I need to pay better attention. I guess we'll, which just hurt me. Yeah, I guess we'll try and figure out what happened to these guys. Glover has done nothing wrong. Vote for Stone. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for Overseer. Huh. Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for Overseer. I hate Nate. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. What happened to the Overseers in this vault? Huh. Okay. Indeed. What the fuck is that? A rat? A bunch of people dead in the medical bay.
Sure, our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
It was. You didn't do anything. I'd jump over this table. Small burn book, small scorched book. That's fine. Rebound. Get out of here, rat. Give me my 5 XP. Dead mantis? What happened to the Overseers in this vault? Seems they were, like, no one wanted to be it and maybe they died. Cleaned out this floor? Yeah, it seems that way. Alright, downstairs we go. I hate Kate instead of I hate Nate. Oh. Ah, fucking shit.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataract, you only see what look like me.
I'm very happy to hear this. You know what? You deal with
I
it.
guess we're doing
Okay, we read that one already.
this.
You guys can try and kill that thing. Alright, good job. Well done. That's back upstairs, it would appear. Have I been in here? Okay. That's further upstairs. Don't think I've been there then. No, never mind. Alright. This way then. Living quarters, huh? Okay.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataract, you only see what look like that.
Giant rat. We are the rats. Better to birth the bash. A chessboard? Love chess. Played a lot of chess. I wouldn't say I'm very good at chess. But I've played a lot of chess. I could beat my dad most of the time. Overseer's office. Well, that's probably a good place to look, yeah. Nothing particularly threatening in here, I would say. This way, then. A little more. Cool. Don't know where my companions are, but that's fine. Some ammo. Some more ammo. A police baton. Don't really need that. Grenades I don't think I can use with my thump, unfortunately. I think it only fires 40 mils.
Gotcha.
20 gauge rounds. Hello, roll. Random rounds. Is that everything that's in here?
This crouch walking is hell on my back, boss.
Well, don't know what to tell you, man. Okay, so I guess it was just an ammo room. Could have used the terminal or the lockpick, I guess, to get that open. Back here is a security terminal. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Sorry, right, Catherine. I keep forgetting. You were telling us of the discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb with the Justice Block. Not allegedly had we been through this. I still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings, the candidate endorsement meetings. Yes, they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if you perform sexual favors. All the block leadership. Yeesh. That was when you decided to kill members of the block. You expected to be caught. Wait and see. Uh-huh. What the hell was going on in this vault, dude? So one of the candidates pretty much took the bullet for her husband and, you know, took some other things too. Yikes. Took a lot more than a bullet. Okay. Guess we're going to the overseer's office. Lower level. Nothing particularly threatening down here, though. Oh no, a rat. Hello. Don't you bite me. I wasn't gonna waste the ammo on you.
Our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
I think so. What was that? You missed. A lunchbox. Bunch of scrap metal. Okay, requires a key. Oh, we'll look for that, I suppose. Pencils.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule.
Uh-huh. Nice roll. Why do you keep calling me boss?
What can I do for you, boss? Sure.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
Huh.
I'm an open...
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
Uh-huh. How'd you end up on Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke down old man.
You know, fair enough, man.
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around.
Hey, job security. That's useful in this day and age.
Anything you say, boss.
Alright. Security. No key over here. Have I been down this way? I think that's where I came from, yeah. Or is it? Okay, that's where I came from. Hold tight. What the fuck was that? Did I step on a landmine? You wanna fucking fight? How about you, huh? One more rat rejected.
Purely thanks to your brilliant leadership.
Ow. Fucker bit me. Lunchboxes. Big door.
I'm looking. Guess my eyes won't play tricks after all.
Oh, evasive. Where are you going?
I'm sure our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership. Gotcha.
I don't know where they're going. Did they get turned into...
Our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership.
Did they somehow get turned into mantises? Is that what happened? That'd be crazy, but... I hope that's not what happened. all the vault people got turned into rats and mantises, that would be horrific. I'd rather that not be what happened, but I don't know, man. What is this? I thought that was like a big dog for a second, like a big mastiff, but no, it's a sand. Oh, it's radioactive in here, alright. Well, that's annoying. It's on the floor. Ah, you're a ghoul, you probably don't care. Standing water? Yeah. Okay, hang on, hang on. Let me put on my rebreather. I know I'm getting radiated to hell while I'm down here, but... well, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. I could eat some radix, that'd probably be a good idea. Still have a few of those, yeah. Not a lot down here. Okay. Where's this got me? Not sure where I am now. This way, huh? That's a shortcut back, perhaps? Can I get my buddies through? Hey, follow me.
Right.
I don't know where Eddie is. Eddie! Eddie, where have you gone? Eddie! There you are. Hey, follow me. Oh, you're already following? This way, then. Get out of the radioactive water for a bit. The atrium, the cafeteria. Oh, this looks like a dead end, so let's check the cafeteria first.
Get him, boss.
There's landmines in here, folks.
Who would have guessed?
Careful. Don't know who put landmines in the cafeteria, but it was rude. Crispy squirrel bits. Yummy! I'll take some rat away, that'd be good. Nothing else in here, huh? Nice Blamco mac and cheese. Yum yum deviled eggs. Give me these sugar bombs. I'll eat them. Give me these sugar bombs. I'm hungry. Yummy. Okay, so nothing really important in the kitchen. Feels like I still don't know what the hell's going on with the whole overseer situation. But hopefully we'll find out.
Guess my eyes weren't playing tricks after all.
There's a new sheriff in town, and he's looking for deputies. Become a part of the human dignity block.
Okay, I guess we're...
Play for the winning team and let's with the justice block. Huh. What? Overseer's Vault's terminal. Good. Good afternoon. Each year it is the appointed task of the Ombudsman to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last Overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity... Wait, I'm sorry. The Overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately, it's occurred to me that's not really why. I think the reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all of this, or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. Fuck, really? To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you, you won't find an answer there. You'll find an account of the first Overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Murder would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But no, he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and his door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we're just getting along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Betty. Alright. Good job, Eddie. Well, there's the password then. We haven't found the air filter or whatever that we came down here yet for either, but I guess it's down further this way. Still. Let's go this way. Maybe. Atrium. Well, what horrible thing are we going to find waiting for us in the Vault Overseer's lair? Guess there's not really anything up here. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a bit of a dead end. Can I get down further that way to get the thing I came here for to help out the Brotherhood of Steel? We'll see. Okay, well. So it would be this way, but that's not really a way to go, so I guess we're doubling back. That's all the water area. Yeah, not very helpful. Alright, well, let's try and go this way then. I might as well put my helmet back on for some extra rat resistance by default. Can I get through this way? Maybe. This way. That looks right. Hold tight. Got him! Thump thump. Oh fuck! Jesus Christ. I thought my explosion would have dealt with all the other bad things in here. But where did you... Okay. I've been this way. Nope. Utility. Atrium. Okay, so we do need to go back towards the Overseer's office at some point, but let's kind of finish what we're down here for first. Hopefully. Fuel. Down further? Yeah, down further. Alright, hit tight. That was it, right? The differential pressure controller? Yep. Good. What was that? Did I just drink the water? Oh, okay. Okay. We can leave then. As soon as we figure out. Well, let's finish getting to the bottom of the vault, yeah, and then. But. Mission accomplished for the Brotherhood in this region, at least. We need to go back to the Overseer's office and see what the hell's going on there. That is apparently not the way back up. That's right here. Alright, gents. Not sure what's gonna be down here, but we'll see, won't we? But we will go in guns blazing, methinks.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Uh-huh. Is that the gas chamber?
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Okay. Happy trails.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car,
Yeah.
but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
What? Get out of here. Sorry, Eddie. Fucking robots. Besides you, Eddie. We clear? Mr. Gutsy.
Oh, boss, take a look around and see if any of my parts are lying around.
You're alright, buddy. Well, that was rude. Anything else in here? There's a door. Interesting. Hang on. Missed.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all.
Oh my god, was it
And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tech, your safety is our #1 priority.
Oh my god. It was a fucking experiment to see if they would do it. It was just an experiment to they wouldn't let them out until they said, fuck you, we're not killing anyone. That's fucked up. That is... Oh no. Oh no. That's pretty gnarly. Jesus, man. Yikes. Super yikes. Can I throw the scrap metal I picked up away? So I can walk again. Thanks. Oh, man, that's... Whew. That's a fucked up social experiment, not gonna lie. It was just a prank. Big yikes, dude. Let's get out of here. They never had to sacrifice anyone. The social experiment was supposed to end up showing the good of humanity, that like, oh, they wouldn't sacrifice themselves. And all it did was make everyone turn completely evil and rotten to the point of corruption and... Oh my goodness. Well, that's something. Tell you, have I been in here? I don't think I went in here. Maybe I was. My god. Ladies? That's...
Tougher than we look, huh?
That's pretty messed up, not gonna lie. Okay, let's get out of here, dude.
Gotcha.
Ow, fuck you. Bugs. I will try to remember to skip that in the future. No guarantees, but I'll try. My goodness. Admin, how do we get out of here? Did I go back down? What happened? No. How do I get out of here? Up. What do you think about that roll? Pretty messed up, huh? My God. Cigar lounge. Did I go into the cigar lounge? Pretty fucked up, huh, roll? Alright, well, let's leave. Let's go back out into the open air. So did they find out, like, they killed themselves after finding out that they didn't have to be doing what? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that was certainly something, I tell you what. I think we're gonna end things off for this time, guys. Thanks for watching. Next time, we're probably going to just try and track down that last air filter bit, which is going to be a bit of a walk, but we'll zip over to the El Rey Motel. And we'll start walking that way. So, hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye!